Hello, Raj. You're not looking too good. What's wrong? I need money to buy seeds and fertilizers. The bank just rejected my loan request again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do next? Maybe I have to borrow it from loan sharks. No, their high-interest payments will kill you.
The lack of financing for poor rural areas has long been a problem in many developing countries. People have a high demand for loans, but banks have a low incentive to provide it. However, a study by Professor Abhirup Mukherjee from HKUST, co-authored with Sumit Agarwal from NUS and S. Lakshmi Narayanan from LBS, shed new light on it. They found that financing in rural areas could be significantly improved by a new factor: roads. Roads that link up unconnected villages.
But do banks really respond to such roads? How do I know that the bank is indeed responding to the road and not to some other factor, say a powerful local politician who both got the road in his area and the bank to lend there?
In order to avoid such a possibility, we examined a rural road building program in India. The program prioritized roads for villages above specific population cutoffs, say 500 people. This allows us to compare lending in two very similar villages, say, one with a population of 480 and another with a population of 520. These villages are likely to be similar across many dimensions, but only the 520 people village would have a road. We find large financing responses to roads in this setting. 75% more villagers get loans, and the average amount lent to them is about 30 to 35% higher for villages just above the size cutoffs compared to those below. This shows that private banks do recognize opportunities brought forth by new roads.
Raj, this is good news. Our village was just connected last month. We may now be able to grow tomatoes and quickly sell them in the nearest market at a profit, rather than growing rice, which is less profitable. But we would need money to switch from one crop to another. Will the bank lend to us now? Even if it does, will it charge us a very high interest rate because we don't have any collateral?
Our evidence shows that not only is the bank more likely to lend in newly connected villages, such loans have similar interest rates and maturities. For the banks, neither are the default rates any different on these loans. So, these banks make at least some profits from newly connected villages. Also, they provide more loans to the landless laborers in these newly connected villages, instead of lending only to the rich landlords. So, inequality is not worsened by private lending following new roads.
That's too good to be true.
Private sector banks can do well for themselves while simultaneously allowing the rural poor to take advantage of new roads. So it can be a win-win situation.